We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
Okay, well, so what I did to get that After Dark to appear in there is I went to, where did I go? I think I went to Windows, go to Windows Setup? Yeah, and I went to Set Up Applications, and I picked the location where I put the After Dark folder, which was in the Mount C drive, which is actually my D drive / DOS. And then it said, okay, and it disappeared. I'm like, oh. And it put itself here, and like, so I go to run it. I'm like, oh, cool, it's actually running. So I want to do the full install. Oh no, 4.4 meg. I don't know if I have that kind of space. Alright. So I see C, what it thinks is C drive. And then it says your information. So let me quickly get that here. Give me 1 second. I didn't have torrents back then for this sort of thing. Pirating would have probably been very difficult. Yes. Yeah, it worked. Okay. It's all kind of like the editor. Sure. Ah. Oh, it's finished. Well, let's see if it works. Okay, I see yes and see what happens. Oh. Imagine if systems rebooted that fast today. That would have been awesome. That was a reboot. Wow. Oh, here it is. Let's give it a shot. What? Oh, I have to set up the modules. You have to give me a second. When I was a kid, I had every single one of them. Okay, I think I got After Dark 2.0. Stop doing that. To show up, and After Dark 3. So we'll start with 2.0, who cares? Because I think that's when I had when I was a kid anyways. I don't think I had Module 3. Well, let's see if all this works. This is going to be cool. Aquatic Realm. How fast it works. Back when I was a kid, it ran super slow because it was such an old computer. It's not gonna run too well then, it's gonna be too damn fast. There we go. Good old After Dark. These are the fun things you can do. So that's Aquatic Sea Creature. What is it called? Aquatic Realm. Can of Worms. Alright. It's too fast! I can probably slow down the emulation of this thing. Guess I could very be good to demo this if it runs this fast. Let me see if I can research slowing down the emulator. 1 second. Okay, so I went and fooled around with the settings, and I basically was able to dumb it down. I'll show you here, actually. 1 second. There, kind of melted on the screen here. And it helps a little bit. I dumbed it down to 386 mode, I guess, just to match the type of computer I used to have. And it was, according to their wiki, if you're going to put 386, this is the recommended fixed cycles to put it at, I guess, to be as equal to that type of system for its time. And core was normal. Now, I was playing around with this actually with Milo 9000. He was over the other night trying to find a combination that worked best, but there's no combination I can find that'll work fluently. I have it working that it's slowed down, but it's choppy. So I guess, you know, for what it's worth, it's just still a pretty cool emulation that someone actually put together. It's not going to emulate perfectly, so I guess playing After Dark on here isn't going to work as smoothly and fluently as I remember as when I was a kid. So, but I can still show you whatever is on here anyways, and you can get the idea of what you could do. I'm also going to change the background so you can properly see like when things eat up the screen and whatnot, seeing as before it didn't quite look so well. So give me a second here. Okay, so we'll just say castle, whatever. I just want so you can see stuff eat the screen. Poor Brent's face is gone. So let's see. See, it is slower now, right? A lot slower. This is a lot better. Can of worms. Let's see how many. Crawly, wiggly. Worms. Oh, segments. We'll do max everything out. It's crazy, crazy can of worms. Please stop that. So what's next? Clocks. I think I should. Didn't that show you clocks already? I forget, but. Yay! That's the real time. Both chime. I guess if it goes by the hour. That would be really annoying, having that ticking sound going off. Digital, antique. It's even worse, it's too tiny. Float speed. Okay, that's clocks. Down the drain. Blah. Pixelated drain. Oh, you can change direction. Clockwise, inward. Ooh. In case you're like in Australia or wherever if it turns backwards there, I forget. Isn't it? Yeah, I think it's a Simpsons episode I saw where Australia's water was flowing the other way. It's like, you know what? Had I gone to that country, I never have, I probably wouldn't even notice the toilet was spinning, the water was flushing the opposite direction. I'm too oblivious to that sort of stuff. Because I just don't care. So how fast can this go? Yay. I'm not sure why the drops are multicolored, but I guess they have to be so it shows up. Or you can make them white. Fade away. Oh, I think I did this already too. So zoom. But once it's faded out, then what? Dissolve. Ah, screen is melting. Ah. Very slowly melting. Okay. Mesh. But then your screensaver's done, right? So it's not really saving your screen anymore, unless, well, no, if it's black, obviously it is. Never mind. But you figure screensaver would mean something's moving on the screen constantly, not just turning off. Flying Toasters, this is the one I had was running choppy. This is a classic, though. This is what After Dark was remembered for, the Flying Toasters. So this is the one I didn't want to run choppy out of all of them. But oh well. Maybe this is how it really ran back then. To me this looks really choppy, but maybe this is how it actually ran back in the day. I don't remember it being like this when I was a kid, but see, I didn't have... No, I did have sound effects, but mine's PC speaker. I think it's this PC speaker, actually. I think that's the sound I enabled on here, because that's the sound I remember from when I was a kid. Ah, good old Flying Toasters. Good. Back in the day. I used to play with this tool for hours on end. Like, remember, back in the 3D6 days for me, I only had like so many games. I had like Warcraft 1. I had Wolfenstein 3D. I had Doom 2. But Warcraft 1 and Doom 2 were choppy as hell. Like Doom 2 worked fine. PC speaker. It wasn't choppy as hell. But Warcraft 1 was. It was so incredibly slow. I had no sound at all because it didn't have a PC speaker feature for Warcraft 1. At least not the version I had. Doom 2 did. I also had Duke 3D, the side-scroller. The original Duke 3D Classic. I had that. I had some Golden Axe game, which when the internet first came out, was called Freenet. And you could download cheapo games, and I didn't know how to get most of them to work, but I got some Golden Axe game to work. God, what else did I have? I pretty much, that's like it. I mean, I have some cheapo racing game too, which I'm going to show clips in the background here as I'm talking about it. But, and Star Trek, the 386 game, this 25th anniversary Star Trek game, I had that too, and that had PC speakers. So, yeah, I didn't have too much. Oh, Battle Chess. I think I'm done. Battle Chess I had. And then that's all in the DOS mode. In Windows, the only thing I had was this After Dark. So the only time I ever log into Windows was for this tool only. There's nothing else in Windows to use. I never use it for anything else. But okay, enough talking. Let's go to the next one. Geo Bounce. Oh, that's too small. Let's go max size. Faces? Oh. Let's go dodecahedron. Neat. That's the biggest I can get? Let's go fast. Too fast. Is that choppy at all? Maybe that's how Flying Toasters was then. It looked choppy to me when I was trying it out with Milo 9000 the other day. Icosahedron? The frig? I'm really not that stupid, really. I just never heard of icosahedron. I wonder how many sides that has. I have to look that up. Look at I'm learning things. What's a cube? I ever seen a movie The Cube? Or a movie called Cube? A horror movie?
This room is green.
And the mentally handicapped guy survives, which is out of all people, I'm glad he did. I kind of hoping the girl would have too, but whatever. Alright, that's enough of Geo Bounce. Globe. Map. I guess you can get maps. There isn't any, so what's going to show then? This isn't map. Oh yeah, I was trying with Milo 9000 too. This is Cityscape or something. Oh yeah, no pictures selected. Please. Oh, that's why it's defaulting to Starry Night. Back when I was a kid, there was a map. I wonder if I can find it. Hang on. After Dark. Bitmaps? Ah, Earth. Ah, there it is. Alright. That's the slowest speed. Look how fast it's spinning. Why just in the corner? Well, maybe because speed means how fast it moves. It's going to spin no matter what, that fast, but... Oh, okay, maybe the rotation I got to slow down. Let's do 2. That's better. It's still kind of fast, but... Yay, that's the Earth. And our Earth has tons of random little colorful spots all over it. That's called AIDS. That was actually not funny. Sorry. Oh, it's not much to that. Graph stat? Oh, I think this is the one when I was a kid I didn't quite understand. Was this... Maybe that's why. Add graph text file? Sure. Urine. Everyone likes urine. Everyone has AIDS.
Haze, haze, haze! Haze, 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 haze!
So, now what is that going to do now? Okay. What did my words do, though? Okay, remember this. It keeps showing different graphs like every so many seconds, so I'll say 5 just so people can see. Okay. Yeah, I can remember this now. But why? I guess it's just showing you example graphs. There's not any actual relevance to this. But why that text file? What that did, I have no idea. Okay, boring. I'm sure there's a reason for it, but I'm not going to read the instructions. Gravity. Number of balls. Ha! Get it? Oh, I remember this. All these balls fall from the screen, so we'll just say all of them. Oh no, it's not the one I'm thinking of. It's marbles, I think. Okay, we'll just say 1, just so you can see. And I'll make it smaller, whatever. Yeah, okay, just max them all out again. Let's make them huge. How's that big? Yay, look, everyone. Balls. Everyone likes balls.
Balls, 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 balls.
I have 2 of them. In my shed. Oh, really, I do. That's annoying. Okay. Hall of Mirrors. Let's do the default. Oh, I remember this one now. Well, I said 10, it's showing 1. Or is there 10 within the 1? I don't know. Let's say random. Random. 20. And medium. Oh, look at the Hall of Mirrors. That is funky. See, tell me how many screensaver programs you know nowadays that do cool stuff like this. You can play around with your screensavers. I can't think of any, but then again, I haven't really been looking. If you guys, anyone who's actually watching this, knows of any similar Windows 7 or Windows 10 up-to-date related screensaver applications, please let me know. I wouldn't mind looking at it, reviewing it as well, and having a little fun with it. It'll never truly replace moments like this back in my old house, my crappy 386, discovering this for the first time. Good old days. Hard rain. We'll say billion drops. Yeah, I guess that kind of looks like rain. That's neat. It's like it's raining on my screen. We're on an acid trip. Or both. Lasers. Lasers. Freaking sharks with laser beams on their heads.
Really?
Whoa, trippy. Woo. That is neat. No sound, but that's still neat. If there was sound, it'd probably give me an aneurysm. That's how I imagined the sound to be. A dying donkey. I got issues. Alright. Lasers. There's tons to go through, guys. Just bear with me. Magic? Like Magic Johnson? Does this screensaver have AIDS? Ooh, calm down. Right, so we'll say infinite? Oh, I see. Yikes. This is like a spirograph. Remember spirograph? They still make them, but when I was a kid, it was cool. Because everything's cooler when you're a kid. Everything's like, wow! Let's try vertical. Whoa. Okay, let's stop and start over then. How slow is that? It's like printing from a dot matrix printer. I used to have a dot matrix printer. Man, those things always have paper jams. Pain in the ass all the time. And I used to print out so much stuff on my Atari back in the day. My bedroom door was covered in dot matrix or Atari-esque artwork. My dot matrix printer. That's lasers or magic, sorry. Marbles. I remember this one. This is fine. I remember all of them, but I'm not sure if you heard that. That was my ass. Redraw every 10 minutes. Let's just do default.
We're gonna have a good time.
Oh, it just redraws the screen every 10 minutes. Oh, yeah, so in the meantime, it'll keep dropping marbles and there'll be a huge ocean or pile on the ground until 10 minutes is up. I used to think this is one of my favorite ones. Like Plinko.
Looking good. Looking good. $10,000.
Marbles is cool. Mondrian? Remember this one. Ah! The hell? I do not remember this one. Oh, that hurts my head. Let's do very fast. Convulsions. Mountains. Okay, mountains. Oh, I remember this one too. I thought this was so cool. Like it draws like a mountainscape for like a geographic survey or something, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. I used to play with this forever, make gigantic mountains, like let's say super complexity. We'll zoom out a little bit. I used to love this one. It was just so cool. I just draw random mountains for you. Let's see which one it makes today. Bob Ross liked mountains. He also liked forests and cabins and oceans.
Because this is where the bunny rabbit lives, and you could sit here and you could talk to him. And
I like a season of Bob Ross. I got a billion episodes downloaded from as well, but whenever they are online, you gotta quickly download them before they're banned. I used to watch Bob Ross and PBS back in the day. That's how I first found out about him.
try to help him make a happy buck or two.
Actually, the very first time I saw Bob Ross was like on a Pantene Provine commercial or something. They used a split-second video clip of him on a commercial. I'm like, who the hell is that guy with a fro? And from then I was determined to find out who he was, and I saw him on PBS one day. I'm like, it's that guy from the commercial. And then I was obsessed with him because he's super relaxing. Planet? Oh yeah. Let's look at Uranus. Huh. How would they know what kind of mountains would be? Because I wonder if they actually did their research of each planet and how the mountains would look. Yeah, see, I used to play with this forever. This is how mountains look on your ass. Really, really close up. Oh, that's super.
Oh!
That's cool. What about Saturn? There's also a feature in this I'm going to show later, if I can find it, where you can customize your own screensavers. In a sense that, not really customize, you could have as many screensavers running at once as you wanted, and you can do such weird combinations. I'll show you when I get to that. Why are they see-through? That's weird. Okay, Saturn has see-through mountains. Alright, next. Nocturne. Oh, this is cool too. I used to like this one. The eyes. And the crickets. Yeah, I used to love this one too. I just have it running in the background. So what I would do is when I was on the computer, I'd turn the screensaver on, leave the speakers on, or it's PC speaker, you can't turn them off, and just go around about the house doing whatever I was doing, whether it be housework or picking my butt, and just have this running in the background. So I was weird like that. This is cool. See, I guess the 3D6 mode is working as per the DosBox options. Maybe Flying Toasters isn't choppy at all. It's just how it looks. Cool. Okay, Penrose. Trying to remember this one. Does it actually make a rose? I don't remember this. What's it doing? What's it making? Anticipation's killing me. Well, it doesn't look like a rose. I'm sure Penrose stands for something. I'm just too dumb to know what. Well, I've waited long enough and see what happens. Well, it says tile. What kind of tiles are here? Let's see. Vanilla, Bubbles, Arc de Triomphe. Rhombus room? I guess it's just going to keep filling the screen until it's full of shapes. So what's Arc de Triomphe? I don't know what that is for ants, but... How's it Arc de Triomphe? It's dropping out. Why? Stop. Stop. Stop! No! I said stop! Thank you. Bubbles! Let's check hops or whatever. It's going faster now. Blah. I remember this one. Why not? I wonder why I don't remember this one. All the other ones I remember so far. Maybe a stupid graph one that does nothing. That's cool. What if you change the delay? Okay, it's full. Now what? Nothing. What does the delay do? Like give me 5 minutes, it'll swap out and start a new one, I guess? Alright, next we have Punch Out. Like Mike Tyson's?
Mike, why do you have to talk like that? Off.
Oh, I see. Like a hole puncher. Neat. You don't have icosahedron size shape, I mean. Cool. Okay. So that's Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
It's your ear.
Rainstorm. Oh, I like this one. Oh no, it's not this one. I still like this one too. Let's do 100% lightning. Ah, this is so cool. There's no lightning though. Where's the lightning? You're denying me my lightning. That's weird. There's no lightning. It has to be like super hurricane. Ah! Zephyr? So okay, here is it. Puff. Like you farted. Draft. Breeze. Zephyr. Gust. Wouldn't to me gust wouldn't be. Wind. Blow. Ha. Hurricane. And then yeah. There's still no lightning. I don't get it. Just stop and start it again. If I remember correctly, oh, there is brief flashing. I guess it's just not really showing up so quick. There's no sound though. I know one of them has sound for lightning. I think it's a cityscape one. Shapes. Really not much to choose from. Yeah, this is not a very appealing screensaver. Because clearing screen first would have made a huge difference. Alright, it's shapes. Sounder? What? Oh, you can put your own custom sounds in. Oh. Jeez, not a good idea for me to do that now. I could easily set up a bunch of crappy WAV files and have it go through the whole list. That's a neat idea though. I'm not sure if I've really used that one though. That's cool. Just play sounds, never mind. Spiral Gyra. Oh, it's just like the... not lasers, but... well, it's kind of like lasers. Let's do 100% lines. How about ooh, rainbows. Let's do max lines. I remember some of these back in the day, my 386, they were really slow. They were not this smooth actually. Should we make them thicker? Let's do minimum lines. Well, that made no difference. Either did that. Whoa, cool. Wow, wow. It's trippy. Woo. That's really cool. I like this one. Spiral Gyra. These are cool screensavers even for today. Seriously. They should remake this for, like, just the way it is now. Or for Windows 7. Like, they should After Dark. Well, I guess I'm not sure who made After Dark, but it says right here. Sting Glass by... oh no, this is the name who made the... where's the help? Ecologic. Estimated annual savings? Huh? Based on what? Like, so you're telling me... microscan. What? Based on the type of monitor I'm using, you calculated how much energy it's using? And so how do you know how much my hydro bill is? But I guess you're just telling me, hey, by the way, this monitor sucks up tons of energy. Whatever Sonic is a freaking ripoff. Is this annual cost? Oh, you can tell it how much your energy costs are. That's kind of a cool feature to have, but man, if you're really that concerned about just your monitor alone, then man, you gotta really figure out your money situation here, buddy. But that's really cool they actually have this built in here. Let's say I sleep after 12 hours. After 1 minute. What? Shut down monitor after 2 minutes. I'm gonna turn this off. Okay, anyway, I wanted to find out who made this, I forget. You can find out somewhere. Ah! Berkeley Systems. 1990 to 93, that sounds about right. Well, Berkeley Systems probably isn't around anymore. But if they were, whoever took them over should re-release this After Dark with every single version. Like the version you see here I'm using today with any up-to-date newer versions. Or make a new version. That'd be a cool feature. Okay, going back to stained glass now. That is slow. Some of them are abnormally fast, other ones are just... What the hell's going on? My coffee's almost done. Ooh, this is funky. Ah, this is neater. Better than the other one, the one I started with. Ooh. Let's put the color down to say 50%. 54, whatever. Whoa. That just reminded me of something I'm not going to say out loud. Let's see, 100% complexity. Must be really complex to make these screensavers, actually. Maybe not, but... So you can tell, sort of like this application, they put so much effort into just screensavers. To where you even forget that's what you're working on. It's just like a fun, it's like a game, really. It's just fun to fool around with all these. Alright. Whew, stained glass. String theory. Just like another lasers type thing. Infinite one. Let's see. Woo. I'm pretty sure I can find an old classic video that would have my computer running this in the background. Because I have some old footage of me playing with Star Trek 25th Anniversary on my 386. Maybe that crappy racing game I was talking about earlier. But nothing with... and Battle Chess, but nothing with this. I'm surprised I didn't record it with my camera. I recorded everything else on my damn computer. Remember, Battle Chess... Even Battle Chess ran too fast on a computer, almost. And what happened with my 386 is that it started to overheat at some point. Like, it just started to heat up if you left it on too long. And eventually it got so hot, the processing speed and everything would slow down. And that's when I started playing Battle Chess, because then it slowed down to the proper speed. And the sound effects were proper. Which is bad, because back then I didn't realize how bad that was, so that your computer overheated, and eventually it died from it. Poor old computer. One day it just didn't turn on anymore, and that's when we went without a computer for, like, I swear, 2-3 years. Or maybe just a year. It felt like 2-3 years. When my other uncle, my dad's brother, decided to give us his hand-me-down computer, which was a Pentium... Oh, but this is... Celeron. Oh, it was a Celeron, but even then, a Pentium Celeron was a hell of a lot better than 386, but still. I didn't realize how bad Celerons were until much later when I became more familiar with computers. I'm like, piece of crap. And people bought them because they were cheap, and they were cheap for a reason. Celerons suck. Us. Just right. Who are you to determine what I feel is just right? Maybe I think this is just right. That's how fast swans should move. Damn swans.
I'm Huang. I'm exciting.
But they are correct to say this is just right. Who wants synchronized? That's boring. It's comforting. There should be sound effects. There should be water, lake sound effects. I don't think swans make very comforting sounds, but good old swans. Okay, Swan Lake, Vertigo. That's something I want to get. Ooh, trippy. It's like a snail shell. What does say Stingray? Sorry, say, ooh, it's hurting my brain. Ah. Okay. If it didn't like that. Let's put color speed to 0, what happens? Or just boring then. Ugh. Ah! It's like it's penetrating my brain. Ah! Weird. Wrap around. Another one of those things. Here you go. Go. Ooh, that's cool. This stops. Alright, well, not much to that one. Coming to an end here. With Zot. Where's the cityscape? Oh, it's lightning. At least have fun with this too. Max 4K! That's cool. No, I didn't say stop. Cool, it's just lightning. I guess the cityscape was a globe. But that plays lightning, I know it does. Let's go back to globe. Duh, it's the default one, Starry Night. But I swear this one had... one of them had lightning. Oh, I know what I did. I customized it, so I put the storm in this one. And the lightning played a sound effect, but I'm not too sure why it wasn't playing it when I did it earlier. So that's what I liked about this. You can merge like the stormy one with this and a bunch of other things. How do I customize? Oh, multi-module. Ah, here we go. Like here's an example. Plays a whole bunch of them at the same time. It's like all like the Earth-based ones and I'll pick the proper map again. Earth. Let's see, let's go cancel. Creepy Night. What's this one? It's Nocturnes and what? Oh, and yeah, you can see it's a Starry Night without the buildings, but mixed with the Nocturnes. So you can mix your screensavers. I used to play with this for hours too. One time I went mental and I put like marbles on top of the cityscape, the storm and the eyes, and it was so choppy. But or sometimes I would break it up into cubes. So I'd have like a square here with the cityscape, a square here with Nocturnes, a square here with marbles, and have it all broken up like that. They have pre ones or pre-made ones you can do, so that's cool. Psychomotor. Ah, that's pretty funky. Whew. Time's up. Well, I guess the clock's going to be in that one. My favorite sitting motionless in the middle would be better, I guess. Kaleidoscope. Bye. Ah. That's neat. But yeah, so that's pretty much all there is to it. I had Module 3 actually, or After Dark 3, but I couldn't get it to work, but oh well. I was actually, when I was a kid, only had up to version 2 anyway. I never had version 3. Now, if anyone who actually cares wants to see the version 3 later, let me know. I can quickly make another video with Module 3 in it. But I figured I've been recording long enough. Make you guys watch all of this, and if you want to see more, frig, let me know. I don't mind. It's randomizer. Oh, it plays a different screensaver every 30 seconds? That's a neat idea. There are no modules in this randomizer. Oh. But yeah, I used to like mixing up this one with the rainstorm and the lightning. It was cool. Anyway, that's all I've done. I'm sure this Play It Live wasn't about a game, but I thought I'd kind of do something different. You know, it's not as bad as pregnancy, but not as fun as, say, shower with your dad, but it's different. Bit of history. Windows 3.1 and its old classic screensaver program called After Dark. So, thanks for watching, and I'm going to end this with one of my favorite ones called Nocturnes, because I can't.